Hello and welcome to Brodual. This time we have a house mod by the name of Field Lab 2. This is actually quite an unusual house mod with a Telvanni theme, and it's also suited towards magical characters. The original Field Lab was released last year, but the latest version comes with a bunch of new features as well as a few fixes too. To become the owner of this brand new home, you'll first need to complete a small quest. So when you load into the game with the mod installed, you'll need to wait a few days and then you'll receive a strange letter from a courier. The letter explains that a merchant is having trouble selling a magical artifact, but is willing to sell it to you for 2,000 gold coins. So if you decide to follow through, you'll need to place 2,000 gold in a tree stump and then leave and come back at a later date to see if a merchant has dropped off the package. After a few hours pass, you'll be able to come back to collect a key for the home as well as a new spell. And that's what makes this home so unique. It's a home you can summon using the spell you just obtained. And now you have both the spell and the key, you'll just need a space to summon it, and for that you'll need a high place because the Field Lab is a floating player home. You can summon it both inside and outside, however you'll need to make sure there's enough room in the air. But if there isn't enough room, then you don't need to worry about bugs or clipping, because instead the spell will simply fail to work. Once you find a suitable place to summon the lab, you probably won't be able to see it clearly in the air because of its cloaking device. The cloaking effect can be toggled on or off in the mod menu, and from the mod menu you can also change a few other visual features, like the home's interior and exterior dynamic lighting. So be sure to tweak those settings depending on how you want the home to look and whether or not you want the home cloaked so it isn't blocking the surrounding area. The home itself is cozy, or in other words it's incredibly small. The exterior doesn't have room for much, and the interior only has room for a bed and a few magical utilities, like enchanting and alchemy stations. There's also a place for you to fill soul gems and cure diseases. On top of that, there's also a decent amount of storage space despite the home size, and you can store things in the wardrobe, on the shelves, and there's also a hidden safe that will let you uncover for yourselves in game. However, that's not all there is to the home, and once you exit the lab for the first time, another new quest will begin that will let you furnish the home to add a few more features. The quest makes you visit random merchants in both Skyrim and Solstheim, and then you'll be able to buy blueprints for various features, like a grindstone for the exterior of the home, a mannequin for the interior, or some extra places to store your items. To use the blueprints, you just need to be standing outside the home and they'll automatically add the item. And overall, the Field Lab 2 is definitely worth checking out if you're playing a magical character, or even if you're just interested in a Telvanni themed home. The quest is also a nice way to integrate the home and is something we always appreciate. And on top of that, you get to customize the home in a way that's similar to the vanilla game, but also in a way that's more unique and fitting to the floating abode. So if you're interested in the mod, then you can find absolutely everything you need down below. And as always, be sure to leave endorsements on any mod you enjoy, and thanks for watching.